Welcome back everyone to the Collector Channel. Today I'll be opening up this box of 2016 Leaf Babe Ruth collection. There's 20 packs in here, 5 cards per pack. There's authentic back cards, Yankee seat cards, and one-of-one cut signatures that we could have a possibility of getting. So I opened up one of these before and they're pretty cool, so I've been buying more of them. I may continue to buy more while they're still out there. They're getting harder and harder to find. So I'll take out all the packs. There's, again, 20 packs in here. And before we open up the packs, there they all went. I'll have to pull these forward a bit. And I'll just move them to the side there. So what I like best about these is, well, all the stuff that's randomly inserted is awesome, but the images on here too of Babe Ruth. They catch Babe Ruth playing golf. He's doing just kind of everyday things that he would have done back in the day. And these are taken from really cool photos from back in his playing days, mainly. There he is boxing. So that's really cool. I'll set this aside. We'll open up our first pack here. I like how the follow-through swing there, Babe Ruth, signature swing. And I believe there's 100 cards in this set, if I can remember. So this is the Babe choosing his lumber, so he's choosing his bat. There has a bunch of bats. He's looking at choosing a young Ruth ready to take the hill in 1915. That's when Ruth played for the Red Sox. That would be his rookie season. Yankee Stadium's 25th anniversary in 1948. So that's right before Ruth passed away. And then in front of that card, his rookie season. That's cool. So there's different quotes of Babe Ruth. So we'll see how far I get with opening these packs today. I don't know if I'll open all of them on this video. I might split up into 2 videos. It says Ruth loved to sign for his fans. He truly did. There's a lot of autographs out there of Babe Ruth. Even though he played such a long time ago, he did like to sign things. And unfortunately, his autograph is faked a lot too, so a person has to be very careful in choosing the right autograph to go with. That's cool, 1934. That's right at the end of his career. 1935 was the last year he played, so it was a year before that. Ruth admires one of his moonshots, so he must have been hitting a pretty far home run there. I really like the photography back then. It's just simple and captured some amazing images. Ruth goes deep during a spring game in 1923. And some quotes from Babe Ruth. I like how they put the quotes in here also, quotables. Ruth and family prior to a 1926 series game. There's his wife, his daughter, and then Babe Ruth. So getting the original photographs that these cards came from would cost hundreds of dollars to thousands of dollars for these images, photos, so we can capture them all neatly organized in this set, which is so awesome. Ruth had a lifetime ERA of 2.19. That's amazing. So that was for Boston. He was a star pitcher. In his pitching career alone, it could have gotten him to the Hall of Fame possibly if he would have kept up with it. He was a great pitcher and obviously known for his home run hitting during and after that. That's a cool image there. I believe that's on some cards, if I can remember right. Some actual baseball cards or strip cards from his playing days. The Babe getting in shape right around 1930, circa 1930. American League MVP. That's another awesome image. All these are, actually. They're just super cool. So actual Babe Ruth cards from his playing days can range from a couple $100, depending on condition, to hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe even millions now, depending on some. If there's like his Baltimore News rookie card. That's when he's in the minors, right before he went to Boston. And Ruth was very nice to his fans and to the kids and people of all ages, very nice to them. So he's really liked by all the fans. And he played in a lot of movies too, back in his playing days. And he even appeared in movies or was a part of movies after his playing days too. This is definitely from a card. The 1921 exhibit Babe Ruth has this pose. And I think there's some other exhibits that have the same pose too as that. This image I don't believe I remember seeing on cards. It's rare to see on a card his number. I just kind of realized that. It's like, oh, I see the number 3, but usually you don't see his back on a card with his playing number, so that's kind of neat to see that. The Babe after his final game as a Yankee, that's interesting. I have seen that image before, but that's cool how they write on the bottom, you know, a little brief description of the photo they used, because I have seen this, but I didn't know that it was his final game as a Yankee. Then Ruth joins the National Guard in 1924, and I didn't know that either. That's very interesting. So we're actually learning a lot about Babe Ruth while we're going through these, and I've been collecting Babe Ruth cards and stuff like that for many years, but I'm actually learning some things as I'm reading this too. And there's Ruth playing basketball. There's Babe Ruth final season as a Yankee. The Babe reading some fan mail. Cool. Check out those lockers in the background too. That was just so cool. That's an awesome picture right there of him with the lockers in the background. You see the jerseys hanging up. So I have yet to get any signature cards, bat cards, stadium seat cards from these boxes. So it'll be interesting to see if we can get one in this box. Ruth launching one into orbit. There's that number 3 jersey on the back. Ruth dons the famous pinstripes and number 3. There's him pitching. Now it looks like a little bit later in his career, still throwing those fast balls that he would throw. And he's an excellent fielder too. Really just great at every part of the game. So for everyone watching this video, do you think overall Babe Ruth is the #1 baseball player ever? Or do you think it's Ty Cobb, Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, or someone that's playing today? Alright, so I'll open one more pack and then we'll do the rest of the packs in another video. And I've seen this picture several times before. It's cool. Awesome. Well, that was a ton of fun opening those. No bat cards, no stadium seat cards or signature cards, but you know what? I had a ton of fun opening these. The cards themselves without all that extra stuff was so worth it. I'll open the rest of these on another video, and thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Welcome back, everyone, to the Collector Channel. Today I'll be opening up some more packs. It's the rest of the box of this 2016 Leaf Babe Ruth collection box. There's 5 cards per pack, 20 packs per box. In my last video I opened up all of these, so a big stack of these. I am going to save those cards. I'm going to probably put them in a book or an album so I can work on the entire set. So we have several packs to go through. The last opening I didn't open any authentic bat cards, stadium seat cards, or cut signature, any signatures. Had to be cut signatures. So I didn't get any of those. Maybe there will be one in here, in one of these packs. That'd be cool. And if not, that's perfectly fine because these are really cool on their own. And I think that's an awesome image. That's with Jack Dempsey, so Babe Ruth with the boxing legend. Jack Dempsey was extremely popular in those days in the 1920s and 30s. Just as popular, or maybe even more popular than Babe Ruth. I don't know, but he was right up there. So that's cool to have both of them together. Okay, then Ruth posing with politicians pre-game. So it looks like Babe Ruth was popular with pretty much everyone. That's Ruth chatting with his fans. He was it was very important for Babe Ruth to sign autographs, talk with his fans, and interact with them. And he was obviously an awesome player, but you know, all the time he spent with fans too really made him even more popular, I believe. So Ruth pitching, pitched incredible 6 years for Boston. Yeah, he was a great pitcher, and that's a cool card too. Ruth with boxing gloves. So boxing was an extremely popular sport back in those days, so Ruth would occasionally train in boxing. A lot of times it's easy to comb through packs quickly to see if there's any signatures, patch cards, anything like that, but these I'm taking my time through and just really enjoying these amazing images throughout Babe Ruth's career and life. Babe Ruth going fishing. Looks like he had a good day fishing there. So Babe Ruth didn't live an extremely long life. I think he passed away at the age of 53, but it sure looks like he enjoyed it the time he was here. '23 American League MVP. So back in the 20s, really throughout the whole 20s, he did barnstorming tours too. Those I need to collect cards and photos from those days too. I'm curious if there's any of those in this set. There's Ruth fielding. And he was a great fielder too, and then playing football. Yeah, he sure did a little bit of everything. And there he is at spring training in 1926. So yeah, again, I'll be saving these cards to put together the entire set. 1935 spring training as a Boston Brave. So that would have been his last season. He retired with Boston. So he began playing with the Boston Red Sox, went to the New York Yankees, and then retired as a Boston Brave, 1935. I think that was partway through the season. Like 3 more packs to go. That's a neat picture there. 1919, right before he went to New York. Preparing for the 1929 season. So I'm glad the cards are numbered, that way I can put them in order. So let me know if you think I should do a video once I get this set put together. Do a video on the entire set when I put it in the album. That's cool. So him pitching with New York, so he's on the mound. I wonder if he actually pitched that day or if he was just taking some warm-ups. Doing some wrestling there. Homers for the Boston Braves in 1935. Yeah, he's still hitting out some homers his last season. And now for the last pack. That's a neat card right on the top there. So I believe that image here, the top part is used on some cards, the 1927 Honey Boy. I always wondered what the rest of the photo or picture looked like of him on that card. I wasn't sure if he was pitching or if he was swinging a bat. It looks like he's swinging a bat and for the Boston Red Sox. But yet the card, the Honey Boy card from 1927, is for the New York Yankees, so they just used an older image, which they often did, or occasionally did. And our final card. Ruth's biggest fans, his wife and 2 daughters. That's card number 54. Interesting set. I hope everyone enjoyed that video. I will probably, well, first of all, I'll put the set together and see how many cards I need. And I'll most likely keep opening these boxes. I don't think I'll search for the single cards that I need, the remaining cards I need to complete the set. If I still need cards, I don't think I'll buy them separately. I think I'll buy these boxes and keep opening them, doing videos on them to complete the set. Maybe I'll put together a couple sets, which would be neat. These are still very affordable. They're anywhere from $15 to $25 you can get them for. Hard to find them in stores still, but you can find them online, $15 to $25. Well, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye.